Tomorrow, Mayor Karl Dean will cut the ribbon to officially open a resource center for domestic violence victims. It's part of a plan to curb domestic violence, which Metro Police say is tied to half of the city's violent crime. Hundreds of victims have already walked through the door. One of them talked to News Channel 5's Mark Bellinger.
That's right, and she gave the center some really great reviews, actually. She says survivors of domestic violence will be less likely to back away from prosecuting their abusers.
I was waking up getting smacked, going to sleep getting hit in front of my kids, and I was just tired. And so I left.
Centoria Franklin understands intimidation and how it continues in a courtroom when confronting an abuser who says he loves you.
It makes the victim want to just drop everything, all the charges and everything, because you have this person standing right in front of your face. You understand what I'm saying?
Centoria recently walked into Metro's new Victims Resource Center for survivors of domestic violence. It's a safe place where survivors can wait before walking into the courtroom. Attorney Diane Lance oversees domestic violence initiatives for Mayor Karl Dean, which includes the center.
If you sit in court and wait for 3-4 hours just watching what goes on in court, you're not learning about the dynamics of domestic violence, you're not receiving advocacy support, no one's helping you plan for your safety or assessing what your risk level is.
Lance says the services are provided by 6 advocates hired for the center by the mayor's office. In the past, just one nonprofit agency provided the help.
With the level and number of cases that happen in our court system, it is just too much for one nonprofit agency to cover.
In just 3 weeks of operation, the center has been busier than expected, seeing 300 victims and witnesses. With domestic violence tied to half of the violent crime in Nashville, maybe it shouldn't surprise anyone. It doesn't Centoria.
To have that comfort knowing that you can go into that domestic violence center with these advocates, with these volunteers, with so much support team, it's going to make it so much different.
The center is open from 8 to 3 Monday through Friday. On weekends and overnights, domestic violence survivors will still have to go to night court to get orders of protection. The nonprofit agency Morning Star will provide advocacy for survivors during those hours.